Click play and call it work.
Hello, I'm not sure how long you're staying. Let's go scream. We're going to blame that on Cullen because all errors are Cullen's errors. I'm Steve from Gaming with the Mountain and MiniWarGaming. This is Mitch.
I'm some guy that you pulled off the street.
If anybody watches my back reps on a regular, you know who Mitch is. He's my guy who comes in and we do crazy, way over the top games and stuff. But I want to point something out. Mitch is not that much shorter than me. He's only a couple inches shorter than me, but he's got really long legs, and I have actually really short legs. So when we're sitting on the same chairs, you have this height disparity. So, okay.
I did ask for a phone book.
It's 2019. Who's a phone book?
Hey! It's 2019.
First episode of 2019.
Hey.
Welcome to the first episode of Mitch in the Mountain. We'll try to book you on Thursdays more. I want my Thursdays. But, okay, some announcements for tomorrow. We have Chris doing his painting sit and talk, basically. What's the title of it?
Painting Auxilium.
I can't say that.
I don't know how audio sounds, guys. So.
Oh, how are we audio-wise? If anyone wants to point out if we sound good or not.
Is anyone too quiet? Am I too loud?
Does this sound good to you?
Hopefully I don't sound underwater like last week.
Yeah, let us know if anybody sounds weird like Colin like last week. So yeah, tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, Chris will be doing his painting. I can't say the name of the show.
Auxilium?
Auxilium?
Auxilium, actually, I think is what it is.
I'll probably try to harass him while he's doing that show.
Auxilium Paintorium.
And next week at this time, somebody else is going to do a sit and talk. And at this point, I'm going to remember that I forgot to check who it was, and I'm 90% sure it's Luca. Colin, I see you have this thing. No, you don't. So yeah, leave your comments for Luca on this video that will be posted on MiniWarGaming's website at Luca. And if I'm wrong about that, I'll correct it in a couple of seconds. But we're going to sit here and we're going to ramble about Warhammer and Warhammer-related things.
Sweet.
The stuff that you guys send questions in. And I am going to activate this thing where you can type in questions right now on Twitch. And Cullen is going to tell me how to do that.
So you have to use the ask command in order to ask any questions, which is !ask, and then put a space, and then put your question, and it'll show up to Steve because he is actually not looking at Twitch chat. I am on Twitch chat.
Yes,
so.
I can't see your Twitch chat, only Cullen can. We can't see your Twitch chat. But it's already active over here, and they're going to go ahead and do the thing.
Did it open?
They just get sent from Twitch too here.
Yeah.
Did you click open?
I opened it.
Hey.
So now you can do your exclamation point, ask, space in your question. I am very not technically savvy. Mitch and I just finished a handful of ridiculous games, no spoilers. But it was a ridiculous game that turned into 3 ridiculous games all in one video.
Apparently orcs are really good now.
Orcs are really good now. I love them as orcs. Okay, we're going to start off with a question from a Vault member over on the website. I'm going to go to the first one here. Doorbite, that's Steve, Josh, and Luca, :PA, in parenthesis, love you. I don't know what that means.
Is it like a face?
Wait, if we both turn our heads
put
like
it
this?
sideways, it's like, I don't even know, what's the A for?
Yeah. Anybody on Twitch can explain to me what that means, but I haven't met you, but I'm sure I love you too. I'm not counting that as a question because there's not really a question. We'll go on to the next one. Tell Donator, at Steve, Mr. the Mountain. I love Mr. the Mountain. Mr. Birthday Boy, what is the best gift you've ever been given? The best gift I've ever been given is people who don't wish me birthday. I get that gift by the thousands every day, but all of you who don't do it. And I love people who don't do that. Mitch, can you explain to me what your best gift was? Because I don't have a good answer to it.
What the best gift I've ever given?
Oh, wait. Oh, been given.
Been given.
Received. Best gift you ever received.
Yeah, received. Jeez, I don't know. I honestly don't get it. I got this shirt. Lil got me this shirt for Christmas. It's a pretty nice shirt.
It's a pretty nice shirt.
It's a little Santa's watching you shirt in a totally not weird way.
Okay, Colin, what is the best gift you've ever been given?
I guess it would have to be my younger brother this year for Christmas.
Okay.
He got me, he adopted me a sloth.
Oh, really?
The World Wildlife Foundation.
Oh, cool.
Are you serious?
It came with like a little stuffed sloth and a thing. So apparently I have a sloth somewhere.
Somewhere out in the wild?
I don't know if they do Costa Rica or where exactly the sloth is, but one day I'm going to find that sloth.
Is it named after you?
That would be weird.
Cullen's
Sloth.
Cullen's usual online handles. Don't give them all away. I don't know if people know who you are. I don't know if you want people to know that. But usually it's sloth related. And I believe you have a giant sloth tattoo on your back.
Yeah.
Really?
I've seen it, right?
That's cool.
I don't know if I just know if I can't. Have I seen it?
Probably.
I'm gonna look at it later. I don't remember how it looks like. But yeah, so that's.
Gonna look at that. Sounded so.
Oh, you know
weird.
what's really sad? Cullen did not get a general's handbook for player's guide. What's it called?
Oh yeah, the player's handbook.
Player's handbook for D&D this Christmas.
I should have asked for that.
Somebody should buy a Cullen player's handbook.
I could buy one, but I was just like, that would have been. People kept asking me what I wanted for Christmas, and I kept saying I don't know. That would have been a perfect answer.
So you can have mine, Cullen, but I want it back. Let's go see if we got anybody over here. Oh, we do.
Wow.
Okay. So we'll start. Is it top to bottom or bottom to top?
Top.
Okay.
And then I think when you hit next, the top one goes away.
Gotcha. So JMoz01, what do you think are the best rules for RDK squats? I think you meant to say 40K squats.
Oh, okay.
What do you think are the best rules to use? Oh, if you want, I'm gonna try to interpret the question. If you were to play squats in 40K, what rules would you use to kind of match them? I'd play Space Marines, but I'd make all their movement 4 inches.
You know what? I was just thinking that with the new Primaris guys, like you basically have Squat Marines already.
Oh yeah. Oh. Yeah, that's.
So there you go. Just throw some Rattlings in there, and you've got your own little mini codex.
Yeah, you just made me sad, JMoz01. Yeah, Space Marines with Rattlings, Rattling snipers from the guard. All right, let's clear that one. And I'll do another one here because I'm here. Carson the Kid, Steve, how do you explain a Dukari army after buying the Start Collecting box? How do you expand? I can read. Reading is difficult. How do you expand? Mitch, you played Dark Elder as well.
Oh yeah.
What comes in it comes with a Venom, 10 Witches, and a Succubus?
I don't know, that's like the standard. You get like Cabalites, you get Witches, and you get a Raider, Venom, and an HQ, and that's basically it.
You know what? Here's what I have to do.
Are you going to look it up?
I'm going to look it up because depending on what comes in the box, my answer can go 1,000 different ways.
My answer would be the same no matter what's in the box, but it's all stuff that you can't really get. Like I would say get Court of the Archon stuff, get Mandrakes, but they don't really sell them anymore. They're constantly out of print. Real Mandrakes?
Well, okay, here's the thing.
Mandrakes are awesome.
Okay, if you want to have fun,
Buy
whatever you want, whatever looks
fun or fun?
right. If you want to just play around and have fun, buy whatever you think looks cool. If you want to win, hold on a second, I'll tell you what to do.
So it has the Start Collecting for
got
Dark
it?
Eldar. You get a Succubus, 10 Witches, a Venom, and 3 Reavers.
Yeah,
That's not bad.
yeah, it's very much a witch called Start Collecting. I don't think it's the best stuff by far is the Cavalite, for sure.
Yeah, just load up on blasters, blaster Dark Lance spam.
But-
we'll win basically any game.
What I would do to expand on that is I'd buy another one of those. I'd buy 2 more of those actually, and that's your core of your witch cult army.
Wouldn't it be better? Isn't there another Start Collecting box that's maybe like not called Start Collecting, but it has the Cabalites
I'm
instead of
pretty
the
sure it
Witches?
did. I thought there was. It
Because
had a
Cabalites
Raider,
would be better to get,
for sure.
you know?
I'm assuming you bought one already though.
Probably.
Carson, I'm assuming you bought one of the Witch Elf ones already. If you did, I'd buy 2 more because a unit of 9 Reaver Jetbikes is gross.
It is,
They're
yeah.
so good. All you gotta do is run up the table just as fast as you can and get into combat.
Give them all Heat Lances, man.
I'm not a fan of Heat Lances.
If you're going to go fast anyway, like,
Blasters.
yeah, but if you...
When they got changed to D6, the argument of Heat Last to Blancer, for me, the argument for Heat Last to Blancer, the second Blaster became D6, Blasters win out every time.
Yeah, but in their defense, Heat Lances went down in price.
That's true.
And
That's true.
you can
Blasters are
still
expensive.
fire them if you go flat out. And those bikes can flat out like an extra 12 inches or something, or
Oh,
18?
that's right. I think it's 8.
Yeah, well, you can just blast them right up front in front of a tank, and you can still fire, because they're assault weapons.
6. Yeah, I guess you could. Yeah.
And you get
you know what?
2d6 pick the highest?
Since the book came out, I haven't used my Reavers once.
Oh.
Because I don't have enough Witch Cult stuff to actually use them as a detachment.
Oh, I see.
So I've only played pure Cabal.
You know what I miss? I miss Archons on bikes.
Man, okay, what was that kid? The Baron.
Baron Sassy Pants?
Yes, Baron Sassy Pants.
Oh, I love Baron Sassy Pants. Where are all of our good characters? They're all
There
mysteriously
are
gone.
no good characters in that book, in my opinion.
Lilith.
Ah,
Lilith
yeah,
is so fun.
Yeah, she is. Yeah, okay. If you buy the Witch Elf Start Collecting box set, get Lilith. Okay, let's go back to the MiniWarGaming Vault members. Waylander11 says, at Steve, Happy New Year and all the bolts on the background panel being the exact same orientation messed with my eyes. Yeah, I know. I know. That wouldn't happen. That wouldn't happen.
I actually remember you going off on that too.
See?
I actually remember that exact conversation I had with Steve when he's like, "This shouldn't be like this."
Right. Okay, I understand. This guy gets me. I
Yeah.
understand. It's yeah. No, you're right. It's wrong. I think I should point something out. I don't know if I pointed out. Well, if I'm repeating myself. You can post comments ahead of time for Luca on the MiniWarGaming page. But they'll be coming from our Vault members. Or you can put your comments live next week. If I already said that, I apologize. But let's just move on back over to Streamlabs and see, Bell 4, what do you think Games Workshop will be putting out this year for games, and what would you like for Games Workshop to put out? Okay, what do I think is coming out?
Slanesh.
I do. I think Slanesh is coming. I think.
Oh, they're coming out with a new Space Marine Codex, aren't they too?
That's rumors. I don't know.
You don't think so?
They desperately need. Wow.
Did you just say they desperately need a new codex?
They do.
Really?
They do.
You know what needs
Well,
a codex? Inquisition needs a codex.
I don't think you're gonna get one. Man. Okay, Space Marine. Okay, here's the thing. General's Handbook 2018 put to rest the question of what are they doing with old Marines. They're done. When a incestor
Incestor?
Incestor squad. No, what are the basic squads? Intercessors. When intercessors are now 20 points more than tactical squads, you get twice the wounds, twice the attacks, and a better gun with better range. 20 points more. They've officially, as much as said, hey, tacticals are going away. Now, I'm okay with that. New thing. I would have just rather them made Tactical Marines have those stats from the beginning and just said these are the new Tactical Marine box set.
Yeah.
Just give all Tactical Marines 2 wounds, that better gun, because the bolt gun in the lore is such a great weapon, right? It's less than mediocre on the table.
I really like all the variety of different types of heavy bolt gun and stuff that you can get.
All that stuff, even one weapon per squad type thing. I like all the new changes. I think they should have in the beginning just made those the new Marines, but whatever, here nor there. I think because they're leaving the old Marines alone, bikes aren't changing, old Tactical Marines aren't changing, Terminators are now not, aggressors are now Terminators, right?
Yeah.
So Terminators, I don't think we're going to see ever proper fixed Terminators, even with their massive point decrease. Though Chaos Space Marine Terminators are still more expensive, makes no sense.
Is it because of Vets of the Long War?
You're paying 6 points more a model for Veteran of the Long War? I don't think so. And then, oh my goodness, Cultists being 5 points and Guardsmen being 4. Okay, they have better armor and they have orders, but we're not gonna go there. Space Marines need a whole rejig. They need a rewash to start over.
If they had come out, if they were okay, these what are the intercessors?
Yeah.
If the intercessors were the new Space Marines, they were these are the new Space Marine models. Do you think people would have flipped out in fantasy end times and burned their old Space Marine army?
I think no matter what you do, people are going to flip out.
Yeah.
So I think I would have preferred them to have done that, and I would have bought all new ones. I would have done my Dark Ages all over again. Happy to do it. They look way better. They look better.
Yeah.
Happy to redo the whole army.
You can still make Squat Marines look good. You know?
Yeah. I mean, they don't look nearly as good.
Look at the 30K stuff. The 30K stuff looks really good.
It does. But yeah, I just think Marines, they're paying Terminators are still way too expensive to be even remotely viable on the table. Yeah. Tactical Marines are still way too expensive to be remotely viable on the table. Bites are a little expensive, but they're not that bad. All the vehicles are really suffering from slow moving, not fly.
Yeah.
They got bumper card. Me and you did that a lot at the beginning too, just bumper carding each other's vehicles.
Yeah, getting a Grot in with a Land Raider.
Yep.
Oh no, your Land Raider can't shoot now.
Yep. A lot of those problems. I mean, So Space Marines, I don't have an idea how to fix them with Space Marines and Chaos Space Marines need a new book. Not as fast as Grey Knights though. Grey Knights need a book first.
Really? What's wrong with them? They're not bad.
No, because they're bad. They're bad. Look, okay, so you got to look at the all the changes they put in that book for Smite spam, and then decide that Smite spam for everybody else is still too powerful. Then change how Smite worked.
But even
And then-
without Smite, they've still got really good psychic powers.
But
they're really tough.
they're paying a lot of points. The Grey Knights are bottom of the tier.
Okay,
just above them are Space Wolves.
Are we talking about tournament tier or fun tier?
See, that's different. See, whenever, in my opinion, whenever you have this discussion, even though I'm not a big tournament guy, you're not tournament talking, you're talking competitive
talking.
because fun tier, if somebody wants to play with nothing but tactical squads with no special weapons on them, and it's fun for them, you're doing the right thing. Do that. So anything can be fun. Like we talked about games where I want to play my Terminators and you just brought something to match. We found there's always ways to play for fun. There's always you have nothing but Terminators. Find the right partner, find the right buddy to play with your Terminators against. It will still be fun. When you're having this discussion, I'm only talking in the realm of competitive, because you have to define something. Because if you talk about in the realm of fun, then everything's fine. Everything's fine because whatever.
Yeah.
Like what we did today, right? Mitch and I had a game that went weird because of dice, and then we just threw more models on the table.
I think what we did today was fun only because of how fast it was. If that was like a full day slog,
and then had to realize at the end,
then that would have.
Yeah. All right.
Before you get to that, we have a new Twitch Prime sub who just subscribed for their second month in a row. This is Telvin.
Cool.
Thank you so much. As well as we have 100 bits from Khalifa198.
Wow, thank you. That is very much appreciated. I do not like doing real work for a living, so the more you all sub and send in those bits, the more I don't have to do real work.
Doesn't really matter to me. I don't get any of it.
And just a...
No lunch.
Oh, that's right. Thanks for lunch, guys.
Just a heads up for everybody as well. If you were a Twitch Prime sub last month, don't forget to resubscribe with the button, because the Twitch Prime sub only lasts for a month, and then you have to go in and hit the button again. So it makes it a little bit more tedious, but every time you click that button, it really helps us out. So
where's that button located? Because I can't find it.
Somewhere on I don't know where it is on the iOS app for Twitch. I know where it is on the Android Twitch app. And I can hold them up literally beside each other, and it's not there.
If any of you have an iOS, I would love to subscribe right now on my phone, but I don't know how. So if you have an Apple iPhone, let me know. And I will definitely.
And just that reminder got us Hellbreck for his second month in a row, and then Pune to later for his first month with Twitch Prime.
Nice.
Thank you guys so much.
All right.
Awesome. I got to keep working my job. Waylander11. That's Steve. Happy New Year. Are all the bolts... That's the same guy I read already. Arkham Hero, Steve. First of all, hope you have had good holiday. Sorry for my grammar, but my main question is I would love to start some 30K salamanders so I can come and play you guys, but they are so pricey money-wise. What you recommend so I can save money? Okay, one, learn how to play the game. No, here's a weird thing that can save a lot of people money. Because you have to know how to play the game. You have to know how to play the game. You have to have a general understanding of the rules. And then just book your game and come on and use our stuff.
Sure, wow.
There you go.
That's easy.
that's how you can come in. But if you're like me, who likes to own your new stuff, man, it's expensive. Because health is not for sale anymore, right?
Well, I'm sure you can still find stuff on like eBay, like big batches of just old
That's
sprues.
true. One of my favorite websites, I talk about it every now and then, is Bartertown. Bartertown.org. Bartertown.org. I go there, I'd say daily. It's every couple of days I'm on there looking at what people are selling. It's a great site. Buy used stuff. I know Colin has used, what's that, Kijiji?
Yeah.
Am I saying it right?
Yeah.
Kijiji. I think that's the Canadian thing.
Yeah, that's
There's
Canadian
an American one.
Craigslist.
Is that the American one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, Kijiji is like not as good Craigslist.
Well,
really?
Canadian.
Oh,
Canadian.
okay.
But like good.
There's a fraction
It's really
of
good for Canada, but doesn't exist outside of Canada.
I gotcha.
Also, it's a dumb name.
But buy stuff used.
Yeah.
The game is super expensive, but write down a 2,000 point list. Even though the typical game is played at like 2,500, 3,000 points when you play 30K, write down a 2,000 point list and try to acquire that. And if you find a really good deal on something that's not on your list, just readjust your list. Just buy used. People are selling Warhammer always.
I know some people are really picky about it too, but you could just like use like Mark 6 Marines, hey?
So I see a lot of people complaining about seeing like Mars pattern vehicles. They existed back then. They existed in the horse heresy. You can use the 40K stuff. Like if you want to use...
If you want to use like some guy in like Gravis armor or something, probably not.
Yeah, I wouldn't use... Right. Like even if you use Fire Drakes, they're special Terminators, they look really cool and they're in cataphractii armor. But if you want to use Thunderhammer Storm Shield...
Yeah, if you just had normal, like, what are they, Indominus Terminators? The one with like the elephant faces? Yeah, I don't think anyone would... I'm sure someone would really care, but I wouldn't have a problem with it.
Yeah, are you playing to create a little diorama? Are you creating to play the game? Don't worry about it. Well, come play us. Use our stuff. So you can send an email and see what we have. But when you want to start yours, just start used. It's always cheaper used. Let's head over to this guy. We're going kind of slow.
And but while you have that pause and reread the question, we've got another Twitch Prime sub for the second month.
Nice.
That is Fat Squirrel IV, or is that 4?
No, it's Fat Scroll IV.
Sure, but it's capitalized like it's all Roman numerally.
4
and
is...
it's
It's
Fat
got like a
Squirrel.
little L halfway down the thing. There's a line.
Yeah. And it's
Like
Fat
a little L.
Squirrel with a
There's a little L, and you
PH.
put a line right there, and that's the 4. IV.
Iv.
Hey, Mitch, I vaguely remember that you were a teacher. What do you teach? P.S. You are the coolest.
Awesome. I teach elementary school. It's fun.
I did not treat my elementary schools kindly.
No.
Teachers kindly.
I feel like that's a big job, man.
It's pretty, yeah, sometimes.
Kids are animals.
Kids are animals.
They can be.
Big Mikey always leaves me a question. Steve, would you rather fight a... Oh, God, Big Mikey.
What?
Would you rather fight a Rust-sized Luca or a Luca-sized Rust? Assuming both are armed the same, is there anything you're disappointed with regarding chapter approved? Yeah, lots. Keep on being awesome.
Chapter approved, just the rest of the video then?
Man, chapter approved. I'm not happy. Okay, I think there's a lot of good things. There's a lot of good things with chapter approved, but a couple of negatives really overshine it for me. Anyways, would I rather fight a Rust-sized Luca or a Luca-sized Rust? Luca is Rust. You're losing either way. The guy's freakishly strong. I'd rather fight a Rust-sized Luca because Luca's not angry, and you can probably tell him a joke or whatever. And then I want to fight actually Luca, but not Russ.
Yeah,
So
Russ would probably eat your face.
Yeah, I don't think there's any stopping the guy, and he definitely outdrink me. So I'm not gonna. I could try that. It would hurt less maybe, but yeah, no, I'm definitely I want to take the Luca. Now, what's disappointing about chapter approve? Before I go off on a tangent, I want to talk about the missions. They are so good. I'd remove Season Initiative. I don't want Season Initiative still there.
Yeah.
The missions are really, really well crafted. I think it's a slap in the face of the community to not hit Astronaut Terran with as many point decreases as are necessary, and then giving them point decreases on things that did not need it. Same for Eldar.
But it's such a weird, complicated situation because nerfing Imperial Guard wouldn't change the fact that people are just spamming Imperial Guard to get like command points.
Okay, so here's the one that makes me like here's my nerd rage right here. Imperial Guard 4 points, Cultism up to 5. Cultism up to 5, they have the exact same stat line except for Guardsmen have 5 up armor instead of 6 up armor.
They have better leadership too.
They have better leadership?
Yeah, Cultists are leadership 5.
No, they're 7 with the champion.
No, they're 6 with a champion.
Are they sure?
They're 6 with a champion. They're
okay. But the Guardsmen have orders. The Cultists can go to a squad of 40. So because they can go to a squad of 40, and you can make them fearless with a couple of other combos, they make them 5 points more. Because there's a couple of things you can do, they make them 5 points more. And so instead of addressing the problem, like maybe make their max squad size 20 or 30 or something like that. Instead of that, they said everybody who uses squads of 10 are paying 50 points over Guardsmen who are clearly better in every way are still paying 40 points.
What if, now,
it's dumb.
Totally randomly, what if they changed like how detachments work so that you only get command points from your primary detachment?
I think there's a lot about detachments I would change. A lot. But that's a whole game-changing mechanic. Well, it's a big mechanic. Okay, so we're seeing a lot of... I don't want to get into it. I'm not happy with the book.
Whole
for a couple
separate
of
video
things.
for
Yeah,
that.
like a big point decrease to a big point decrease to Terminators still aren't making them viable because the mechanics of the game. You have to make them even cheaper to make them competitive. I'm not saying they have to be tournament worthy or like the best in the table, but they should do something on the table.
Wait, let me ask you this too. Like one thing I'm really disappointed of in like chapter approved in general is that they aren't utilizing like the keyword system enough. They're just decreasing the points of things. Like you could very easily say any model with the Terminator keyword ignores like up to -2 to rend. And then everything, including Chaos Space Marine, Deathwatch, whatever, as long as they have the Terminator keyword.
You couldn't have done that.
Why?
I said the same thing, right? Because I realized they said what these were going to. They described how they're going to handle things a couple of years ago, and they've actually stayed true to it. So I'll give them some credit. Chapter Approve changes the point costs.
Ugh.
The big FAQs changes the rules.
Oh, I see. I see. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is something that, in hindsight, they couldn't have fixed in Chapter Approved because they said they never were going to anyway. The Chapter Approved is just about point costs, and how cheap you got to make a Terminator before he's viable, and when is he too cheap that you take him over an Intercessor or a Tactical Marine? So, Terminators are not going to get fixed with points. You can't do it. It needs the core mechanic of the game has changed the way the game is played. Right? When a las gun is now as good as a bolt gun in most situations, or las gun.
Yeah.
It's Marine, and then Chaos Terminators are still 6 points more than Imperial Terminators.
And don't Imperial Terminators come base with Power Fists?
No, you're paying for the Power Fists.
Oh yeah, you pay for the Power Fists.
Power Fists is down to 9 points. They're a lot cheaper. They're still not worth bringing. So I suspect we're going to see a new Space Marine and Chaos Space Marine book soon because of that. They don't feel like they fit the game right now.
Or do you think they're just going to update them through like the Vigilance campaigns?
Man, Vigilance gets me going too. Vigilance was a supplement to Astra Militarum.
Yeah.
Well, Craftworld Elder got some nice stuff in there too, and Orcs got some nice stuff.
Orcs got some nice stuff.
Top tier armies got buffed in Vigilance, and the crap guys are still crap. But I can spend the next 30 minutes talking about this, so I probably shouldn't. Mitch, does the World Bears Legion trait make you as sad as it does me? What do you think they should have? Oh, it gets cut off, Colin.
What's the timestamp?
14:08:39.
It's probably what do you think they should have had instead, right?
Yeah.
Like I'm not like really mad about it. I think it's fine. I think it's funny. I think it's like thematically hilarious that they're like Chaos Space Marines.
Yeah.
What was the question? Sorry, who did it come from? Sorry.
Lord Gabriel 50.
Lord Gabriel 50. And what was the timestamp again?
14:08:39.
Oh wait. Okay, that's what throws me off. Okay. Does the World Bearers treat Legion trait make you as sad as it does as it does me? Yeah. What trait do you think they should have?
Is that it?
Oh yeah, there we go.
Okay, yeah.
Well,
it's a weird one. It's another reason to say that they do a new book.
If I was gonna be like thematic about it, because like nobody ever uses summoning, right? Like as a mechanic in game, I would just give word bearers like a Legion trait that lets them ignore like all the restrictions for summoning.
Okay.
Like you can summon turn 1, you can summon turn 1 outside of your deployment zone. They don't suffer like mortal wounds if you roll double. Just like it makes sense for them to be really good at summoning.
This is what I mean. Like, so the Orc Codex is the last one, right? It's so good. It's actually maybe too good. It's well. There's flavor there. There's a lot of stuff there. The first couple of books, Chaos Space Marines and Space Marines, right? They've worked out some kinks that they need to be redone. They could do stuff like that in the new book.
Yeah.
They need like you. I don't think those two books, in my opinion, are going to get fixed with Chapter Approved or Big FAQ. They need a new one. That's why I get annoyed with Chapter Approved, but I also have to remind myself it's because I had expectations I shouldn't have had. They do need. You're right. That summoning thing, make them flavorful. That'd be really cool.
Yeah. I still do summoning. It's just really hard to do now.
Piece of chaos. I spit on that one. All right, let's go over here. That's for Josh. The Danish Viking Alex at Steve. Happy New Year's. Hope you had a great Christmas too. 2 questions. One, imagine this happen. A massive epic showdown between Iron Warriors and Dark Angels. No survivors. Who do you root for, Dark Angels? Iron Warriors, I love them, but I mean, they're the bad guys. I want them to win. Are you a loyalist or heretic? I'm a loyal. I'm not going to murdering people. Are you planning on expanding your Beast of Chaos army? Yes, with more Brayherd. I actually just painted up 2 Gorgons that I haven't had a chance to use yet. I brought them in over the holidays.
Do you have the giant flaming bowl?
Yep.
Hey.
Yep. But I need more Brayherd for sure. I need a lot of Brayherd. We are all out of them. All right, let's head back over here. Lick Torn, with Quirk being out of the picture now, is anyone else going to try the 24-hour paint and talk? 0 chance anybody in this studio will try it.
Oh,
Yeah?
I'd go for it.
You would try it?
Yeah.
For 24 you could talk for 24 hours?
I don't know if I can talk
Wow.
for 24 hours. I can sit there for 24 hours.
Yeah, same
Now,
here.
the topic of 24-hour live streams is something that I definitely want to try to do again. But
Shifts.
Talking about it with Josh is what we're most likely going to do the next time we try to do a big stream is to do it whether it's like in 8-hour shifts or 6-hour shifts or something like that. But it probably won't just be one person for the sake of the person's health and
Yeah.
sanity.
Quirk was a champion. Nobody else here would attempt that. 24 hours straight.
Again, I would try it. No promises, and like
You guys should just have everyone try it and see who lasts the
Well,
longest.
I'll tell you this. I promise you what happened.
oh, if you say who's going to last the longest, then it's a challenge, and then you might actually have people going for longer,
It's true.
just because no
But-
one wants to lose to each other.
My stream would turn into me watching YouTube videos and not paying any attention to the chat whatsoever.
You just
I would-
describe to the chat what's going on in your YouTube videos.
I wouldn't even bother. And then at one point, I just fall asleep at my desk. Like, not like I'd fall asleep. I just like, you know what, I'm going to sleep for a bit. I'll put my head down, I'll sleep for a bit. I won't even try to be entertaining. I'm a cranky, tired person. Could you do 24 hours in front of a camera?
I could. I would just talk about like nonsense or
I know,
whatever.
right? Like that's the thing is like, I'd have to be playing a game. If I was allowed to play Magic Arena, I could go for 24 hours.
Oh, you know what? If we're playing a game, want to do a 24-hour Baldur's Gate feed?
Oh, jeez. We could do that.
I can play that game when it's closed.
I gotta talk to Josh with the scheduling of that, but
Oh,
It would probably take
I
like
don't-
24 hours to play through like a full campaign of like Black
can-
Fortress or something, right?
Blackstone, yeah.
Yeah.
something like, the only thing, like, it has to be.
no, I know what we can
I
do.
just feel like at the end of that, you'd be like, I don't want to move my guys.
I know what we can do. We can get Matthew to do a super long D&D session.
Again, like I
He'd
would
have to go home and sleep because he's weak
would-
like the rest of us.
Honestly, I wish we could do like, if we could try to get like a 4-day full live stream going where it lasts for full 4 days.
Yeah.
But with our shows still in their normal slots that take up a majority of the time, and then it's filled out with people doing something. But like, I think that would be super interesting. And
Yeah,
fun.
that's a cool idea.
I don't know. Is it interesting watching somebody paint?
It can be.
As long as they're talking and having good conversation, I think it's. I mean, Quirk did it for 24 hours, and people seem to enjoy
Yeah,
it.
but he got no painting done.
'Cause he-
That's true.
yes.
All right.
He also wasn't the greatest multitasker I've ever seen.
But he can stay awake for 24 hours and then fall asleep on the couch for 2 days. Towley, I don't know how to say your name. 6.
Towley?
Towley? No, Tao? Oh, yeah, that's an O. No, that's an E. That's a 6.
Tway?
Tway 6. Want to start a new channel called We Read Your Names? Shamu Solari. Specialist attachments. What would you like to see in the future supplements? Or which of the current ones is the coolest? Specialist attachments or just formations?
Warlord Stompa.
Man, it's a bad one because you have to have 3.
Oh.
I would love the Stompa to be useful, but the Orcs got enough. Orcs are fine. Orcs are powerful enough. I would like to see who the worst are. Space Wolves and Grey Knights get some love.
Come on, Talons of the Emperor. We gotta get something, man. There's
I
gotta
don't
be like
know.
a
You know
special
what? Here's-
detachment where you take like Inquisition and Assassins.
I don't like them because I'm tired of fighting 3 shield knights every time I fight an Imperial player.
Fighting what?
Shield captains, 3 shield captains.
Shield Captain.
There's the guys on the
yeah.
bikes and yeah.
Ugh.
I hate it. And yes, you think I'm talking about you? I am talking about you. You know who you are. Khalifa198. Hey Steve, I'm planning to start an orc army at 40k. Any advice on a fun starting 2k point army approx? Okay.
Kill cans.
Kill kids. They're not that good. They're not that good. They're bad, but they're not that bad.
They hit on
And-
4s with rockets. That's pretty.
Yeah,
decent.
but there's one shot. They hit on 5s in combat. I don't care. They're derpy looking. They're amazing. I got 9. I'm painting. By killer cans. But if you want to just start an army, what's in the Orc Star Cycling Kit? It comes with a Death Dread, 10 boys, 5 knobs, and a character.
So what's your mantra? Toys before boys or boys before toys?
I'm a Toys for Boys. I'm a Morker. I'm a Bad Moon through and through. We have all the gibbons and guns and stuff.
Oh, you do.
The very expensive mech guns, like $70 a pop or $50 a pop if you're American. You need like 9 of those. Is that it, Ercolin?
Where's the line that tells me everything that's in this box?
Just scroll down.
Apparently, it's a great value.
Scroll up so I can see the picture.
You got is that a map?
Yeah, it's a Pain Boy. So it's a Pain Boy,
Boy,
10 boys, a Death Dread.
And the boys.
20 guys.
10 guys and 5 knobs, right?
Is that Flash kit? No.
Those are knobs.
Knobs, okay.
Yeah, so 5 knobs. So buy
Oh yeah, it's what Quirk had to pay in the last 24-hour live stream.
Wow.
Haha.
buy 3 of those, and there's your list.
Yeah.
Make your dreadnoughts, your Death Dreads, 4
All
combat
claws.
arms. Put them all in deep strike together, and
Can they take like 4 scorches?
no, they have to have 2 combat arms, and they have 2 more that can be either scorches or missile launchers, custom mega cannons, or 2 more arms.
You can kind of like, if you want to get bitsy with it, Can't you just take like a Death Dread and like mess it up and make it like a Death Mech Dread or whatever the Forge World one is?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I think we'll buy one of those though. They look pretty cool.
They
Actually,
do.
I need to get Chinorks. I love the idea of a little helicopter transport. Oh, you can't buy Gargantuan Squigoffs anymore.
Yeah, I saw.
I'm so sad about that.
Very sad.
Yeah, I'd buy 3 boxes of Orc Star. Okay, here, if any of you have any questions of what to start on any army, look at the Start Collecting. Just buy those. The value is so good. You don't have to know what's good. Just you start with that stuff, and then find out what you like. Some people like boys for toys, and some people like the toys for like. You might want to do boy spam. Buy the Start Collecting, paint it. Buy another one, paint it. Buy another one, paint it. Play some games. You'll know what you want. GeoFits 4. Hey, Steve. With my Drukhari, I've also been going Cabal only. In tournament play, though, that it makes sense. That makes it awkward, impossible to go double battalion. Can you check the rest of that thing? GeoFits at 14, 13, 58.
Oh, sorry.
I pretty much know what you mean. So, yeah, when you play a tournament, if they use Games Workshop's optional rule of you can only have 3 of anything, yeah, you can't do double.
Is that
play.
optional now? Didn't they make it
It's
a thing?
a suggested tournament play rule, or suggested organized play rule.
No,
Where-
didn't
where
they
you
they
have
make
to?
it a thing? It's not suggested in the newest chapter or the big FAQ or whatever.
No, it just came out in the last one.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
13 minutes and 58
Yeah,
seconds.
but what?
GeoFits, it's impossible to go double battalion, and it's cut off. I'm assuming that's all he said. Maybe
Yeah,
it's more.
To
probably.
go double battalion
Okay.
at 2K.
Oh.
I think Drukhari should have a restriction lifted on them for that purpose, just on their characters, only because they have 1 character that can be a Cabalite, 1 character that can be a Succubus, and 1 that can be a Homunculus. But there's a Homunculus character, right?
Yeah.
There is a Succubus character.
Yep.
Is there a Cabalite character?
Nope.
So there's no way to do it, eh?
Nope.
I think they should get lifted on that, but let's be honest, Drukhari...
Oh, I mean, there's like an Archon, but there's no named character.
Yeah, there's no name one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Drukhari are one of the... They're super top tier.
I don't think you really need double battalions with Cabalites.
You don't. They're super top tier as it is. You don't need it. But yeah, that one little thing, look at if they got that restriction lifted so they can have more Archons, then I would nerf them some other ways. Like I'd make their troop choices more, make all their vehicles more expensive. Drukhari are super top tier. They don't need any help.
No.
Sorry, dude. Ninja Fish.
Before you get to his comment, we've
Yep.
got, my bad on everybody, but Nitfink,
Ned Fink.
Twitch Prime sub.
Nice.
And we got 2 more. We've got Dog God 100 or Doggode 100.
Cool.
Doggode
And,
100.
that's his 2nd month with a tier 1 sub.
Appreciate
It's a
it.
little dog emoji with it. Or
Nice.
sorry, what are they called on this? emotes on Twitch. And Thoru1F. Twitch Prime sub for the second month in a row. Thank you guys
Very
so
much appreciated. I am very
I don't
much
mean to laugh at
ruined
people's names.
No, I do. They're ridiculous. I very much appreciate. I am ruined for the real world. I could not go back to real work. Because that's like if I ever left MiniWarGaming, it's because I died.
Makes sense.
Why Ninja Fish? Why is Rogue the best class in D&D? I don't think it is.
Excuse me. Bard. Bard is the
Everyone's
best
got
class
their
in
thing.
D&D.
Cleric is. I have this. I have a bunch of ideas for characters. I've been working
Yeah.
out. So I'm not. No. Cleric's the best class in D&D.
Come on, man. You can defeat evil with song. You're like Queen, man.
Okay, so I do a bard that like instead of saying songs, he was narrating his own story.
Oh my
So
God.
like everything he did, he just narrated. That's his thing.
In the
He just-
third person.
Always, like everything he's like he's supposed to swing. He talks about swinging a sword. It's like reading a novel. He's just reading his novel as he's doing things.
I assume
That's how I
the
play a
party
bard.
killed him.
Kafinas. Hi Steve. What are you feeling on Death Watch not having a Predator? And why do we not see anything more from Quark? Did I miss something? It's cut off. 14/23/19, bud.
It's probably exactly what it
Yeah.
sounds like.
Oh yeah, Quark doesn't work anymore. He moved on. I was just talking to him though. He'll be back for games. I think soon. I think I got him coming. He'll be back.
Why do we not see anything from Cork anymore? Did I miss something? He's there.
That's it. I lost 2 letters.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
We
and
have to work
question
on
mark.
this.
The thing is what we're doing is we're using it through Streamlabs chat bot, and technically it's not really formatted for this kind of thing.
Gotcha.
But like it works right now, and if anyone knows a better solution, I would
Yeah.
love one.
It ends up being exactly what you think it is.
But-
I
anyway.
know.
Sometimes when they're super long, they get cut off. But yeah, like
When I
this
cross
is
my arms, my mic isn't getting caught.
that classic thing of where you're trying to do something with a thing that isn't set up to do this. So it's,
We're doing okay.
It has its ups and downs.
Get ready to look at the next one because it's also cut off. And this one I'm going to need help with. 14/23/57 from Lavarius L.
Oh, I was literally just beside that one too. Okay.
On average, how much would it cost to spend a weekend hanging out at MiniWarGaming? I don't charge that much.
I
$500 a day.
I want to plan a visit, but money is always tight. I don't know how people live in these times.
Man,
Oh, I thought they were going to say,
Yeah,
I don't know how people live in Welland. I would agree.
I also agree.
you gotta get internet famous. Just get internet famous. It'll be fine.
Oh, wait, how do you feel about the Predator?
Oh yeah, it's
missed
a
that one.
interesting question. Oh yeah, sorry, I'll get back to you, Lavarius. I don't think they need a Predator. You
No,
can
they don't
take a
need a Predator.
detachment. You take a auxiliary detachment and take a an armature.
Yeah.
Better, cheaper, better. You don't need a Predator. Take an armature. Okay, Lavarius L. So if you want to come spend a weekend, you can't spend a weekend with us. We all go home for the weekends and don't communicate that often.
Don't you guys have like places set up at the new building or
Yeah.
whatever for overnight peeps?
So when the new building is built, if you mean then ask us then, because I have no idea. Nobody knows right now. If you mean right now, it's whatever the local hotels cost. I think most people that come to visit us, there's a bunch of Airbnbs in the area because of MiniWarGaming.
Yeah.
They're relatively cheap, but it's hotel cost. Like we'll pay for your lunch, but you gotta take care of yourself in the evening. And if you want a weekend, that's my sleeping time. Nobody works here on the weekends. Like the place is empty; it's barren. This is a Monday to Friday 9 to 5 type job. Weirdly enough.
Yeah.
C Willis 65. I'm gonna call you C Willis. C Willis. I'm gonna call him C Willis. He's C Willis now.
C. Wilson?
C
Oh, whatever.
Willis 65. What are your thoughts on running 2 different clan types? Bad Moons, Evil Sons. Did you not watch my last Bat Rap pairing? All right. So my very first game, I had a battalion of Bad Moons and a battalion of Evil Sons.
Oh.
And I go to show off the army on the table. We show them on the side, then we show them on the table. I'm showing them on the table. I'm like, I can't do it.
You
They're
just
all bad
mix
moons.
them all up?
They're bad moons. I just can't do it. I don't like it. I think it's wrong. It's so gamey. But then my very next game, the one in the vault, was against Dan from Master Aggression. And he was bringing his orcs in, and he had multiple clans. I'm like,
Oh,
screw
did
it.
he?
I'm bringing multiple clans.
Dan, no.
So I had my bad moons all shooting rerolling ones, right? And have their strategy to shoot again.
Yeah.
Then I had my evil sun dreadnoughts and commandos deep striking in and getting that 8-inch charge because they get +1 of their charges. It's too good. It's too good. Don't do it. It is dirty. If you're at a tournament or something like that, something competitive, by all means. If you're playing a friendly game, you're not a nice person. Insanity Gaming 556. Would you guys recommend Deathwatch as a first-time kill team to get into kill team? Looking to get into kill team and want to start with Deathwatch. I don't play kill team. I haven't played the new one. How do you feel?
It's not that impressive. You know what? The new kill team, I mean, sorry if you're like being paid to like say only good things about Games Workshop stuff. I don't like new kill team.
That's fair.
It's like they took the worst elements of Necromunda and Shadow War Armageddon and just stripped them down in this like bare bone skeleton that plays like trash. It's sad.
Well, maybe is it for like a super new player getting into the game?
Yeah, sure. Like you could play a game in 5 minutes. Like I played a game one time where I explained the rules in 5 minutes to some guy. We played a game in like 10 minutes and it was over. It was fine. But it's just.
There's no depth there for you anymore?
No.
I've honestly actually heard a lot of our guests come in that like Kill Team and play a lot of it.
Yeah.
But I mean, I
wonder if
I know Matthew and Dave did their thing, but I haven't heard anything.
Didn't. I don't want to speak for Matthew. I don't believe he liked it.
I mean,
I do believe Dave enjoyed it though.
All right, I'm spoiled from Necromunda.
Because you're a big Necromunda fan.
You could set a guy on fire and then throw him off a building.
And that's the thing, right? Like when you have that to compare it to, it's really hard, I think, to try to go back on it. But I mean, like, I just to answer whosever question it was, just more on the fact of like, if you want to play Deathwatch because you think they're cool, then definitely play them.
I think Deathwatch is designed for kill team, so yeah.
Oh yeah. And they look super awesome too.
And I think it's kind of cool because you can still have the variety of having the different Space Marine chapters.
Yep.
All
if I were to kill team, I'd probably Deathwatch.
So it gives you a little bit of like that painting of, if you get kind of like bored of just painting all the armor.
You could just do Grey Knights and you have 2 models.
Yeah, that's true.
Lord Gabriel 50. Steve, when will we see more Warhammer on your channel? Maybe versus Cullen's Rats. Cullen and I will definitely set up a date soon, I promise.
Do you still play Fantasy a lot?
I haven't. No, we've barely played. I haven't uploaded anything to my channel in a while, actually. We have 3 games of Lord of the Rings.
We have like a ton of Lord of the Rings games that we film.
I have a bunch of Lord of the Rings games and at least 1 Warhammer. Oh, buddy. Okay. Oh, I forgot to upload. Okay, I have a fantasy game that I'm going to make sure I put out this week because I was supposed to put it out forever ago, and the guys are probably waiting to see it. I'm so sorry, sir. Yeah, I've been very holidays before that. I was sick. My back went. I'm going to do it this weekend. I'll load something this weekend. I'll get back into the swing of things.
I'll try to text them this weekend.
I can't believe I forgot. I got to email him. Matthias Bluff?
Oh, you better look this one up too. 143941.
Here, I'll skip ahead. You look up Matthias above at 1439.
I got it.
You got it? Okay. Go ahead.
Okay, Steve, if you were to start playing 40K again.
If I were to start playing 40K again.
Or if I were. Okay, fine. Be the teacher. I just want to scare away my friends and have the reputation of being the greatest cheese of all time.
Why?
What army and build should I play? What?
Wow.
Who does that?
Wow. Okay, I got you.
Shield Captain spam?
Okay. Oh, my goodness.
No, yeah.
There are a number of ways. Okay. Oh, buddy. All right. You have to. I'm not going to answer your question. You have to put one more question in here. I need to know. Are you like a Xenos, like an Eldar, Orc, or Imperium guy?
I don't think it matters.
Are you a Chaos guy?
I think the cheese matters more than anything else.
You're probably going to bring a Knight Dominus, and then the Oil 32, some Shield Captains. Buddy, I don't even want to... I'm done talking with you.
Just a Knight Porphyron and then a bunch of Armigers. There's your army.
I don't know that Dominus one, or not Dominus one. What's that? The new big one.
Yeah, it's the Dominus. But the Porphyron's better, man.
Yeah,
the Porphyron's toughness 9 and just wipes stuff out. Yeah, right.
Gecko70, opinions on the RPG. My buddies and I play as Colonial Marines. Honey Badgers don't give an F, LOL.
Honey badgers are pretty hardcore.
I don't. What?
Are they talking about the RPG that you're playing?
Where's
No.
the question? What?
Opinions on the RPG.
144404. What do you? Opinions on the like the rocket propelled grenade? Like it's killing
Yeah,
me.
Does it have
it
anything
has to be role-playing game. It's like, didn't they release a like official Games Workshop RPG for like being Space Marines?
Oh, are
Isn't
they
that the
playing?
thing?
Oh, Wrath and Ruin, I think it's called.
Yeah.
I haven't played it.
I don't know
so I
how
can't say
honey
anything.
badgers have anything to do with colonial marines.
Who are the honey badgers?
Honey badgers are just notoriously hardcore animals.
I understand that, but
Buddy, okay.
He's just name dropping his
okay,
personal
he does.
battalion
He
or
did
whatever.
say the Blood and Glory RPG.
Oh, yeah, we haven't played it yet. When we do play, I'm probably playing Orc though. It's gonna be Professor something or other.
Excellent.
Zector Man. So which MWG staff member is going to make a Gloomspite Gitz army? That's Matthew, 100% for sure. He's already talking about it. He loves his goblins.
Yeah, we were talking about that a lot today. Goblins, eh?
Oh, goblins are awesome. Goblins and Gretchen. And
There's a big, nice article on Warhammer Community with some really nice, new-looking stuff, and yeah,
Those-
if you haven't
those
seen
trolls?
those, oh, the trolls,
if Matthew wasn't
the
doing,
character
if
troll,
Matthew
like-
wasn't doing the army, it'd be me.
Do they look like those? I didn't look at them yet, but they look like the Forge World trolls that like are vomiting on people.
No, they're slender but muscular.
They look
Oh.
like you know what the river troll model looks
Yeah.
Not
like?
like that.
But like that, if
Just-
it was a rock troll.
Well, you talk about a level
Like-
of cartoony detail.
I like
But-
that a lot.
You know what I just love? I just love from fantasy, you know, like the art of the
Everything.
river troll vomiting on the guy. He's
it's
just like
melting?
melting.
The stomach acid is too strong! Geofitch 4, Steve, if we come on a Thursday, can we hang out with you at the bar? Go to we don't go to the bar on Thursdays after work.
The bar comes to you, right?
We go to that particular pub. We call it a pub when we're streaming at MiniWarGaming, okay? We go to that pub for lunch on Thursdays. That's today's Thursday. We just came back from that place.
Everyone knows your name there.
Yeah, it's true. We spend enough time there. I have my own spot. If you ever want to come like, after work, it's like people have things to do after work. Honestly, we go quite often and don't ever expect that when you're here that we're going to go that night. However, if you come, summer's the best time to come because it is. If you come like now or in the fall or spring, like you want to go to the cheers after work. Like, I don't know. I gotta get home. All right, I'll go. Whatever, maybe. But if it's like in the middle of summer, it's like, yeah, we're going.
Like no one's got anything better to do.
Yeah, it's
really.
like, yeah, of course we're going. Like that patio, that's my home. So yeah, when it's patio weather, absolutely. Try to book your games in patio weather. I'm definitely there with you. When it's cold, I just want to go home. But yeah, it's a pub when we're streaming. Okay. Kafinas, if one comes in and challenges you guys, is it possible to play most of you guys in a week? No, not at all. So when
You guys just too booked up.
yeah, so if you were to somehow get a week, like if you want to book for like next September, we can give you a week. But I'm not the guy to talk to. Josh is the guy. I doubt you can get a week right now this summer. I have no idea. I just doubt it. But if you were able to get a week, you have no idea who you're going to play. You can say I want to play against this person or this person, and we'll do our best to accommodate you, but that is not likely. Even if we tell you ahead of time who you're playing on which day, that will probably have changed 7 times for the day you actually come. We do have a schedule, and it's actually very regimented around here of what has to get done, but day to day is quite often like I'm scheduled to play. Well, say for example, Mitch and I are scheduled. We're gonna take one of the studios today, but for whatever reason, either I get sick, some other project need to get done. I'm no longer playing Mitch, and then now Josh is. Things get changed on the daily. So unfortunately, it's not. We can't give you a week where you put to play everybody once. We can try, but I don't think it's ever happened. Victor Mies. Should Games Workshop bring back Alfarius? No, he's dead.
Is he though?
Yeah.
Is he?
Oh,
Is he dead though?
well, I mean,
Who is Alfarius, Steve?
it's pretty well confirmed. You know.
He's an idea, Steve.
That's fair. No, I think you should bring them all back, but I wouldn't bring him back.
He already has. Doesn't he have a model from Forge World?
Yep.
And then they said they're going to come out with a different one for Omegon?
Oh, I know that, I think they should.
Maybe I don't know.
But no, I think he should come back in the 14 universe, but not until everybody else is. He's like still low on the list for me.
Yeah.
Gecko 70s, yeah, Wrath and Glory, Hunter Badgers are a clan. Sorry if this has been asked, but do you / Mitch prefer 30K, 40K, AOS? 30K, hands down.
I love 30K,
Yep.
but I hate playing 7th edition after playing so much 8th edition.
There are a few things that I wouldn't.
I don't want to go back to 7th
Here's
edition.
the thing. There's a lot of good. Okay, 7th edition was more tactical.
Yes.
But like a better player could always win a game in 7th edition. In 8th edition, just because you're a better player doesn't mean you win.
Unless you know you're playing 30K in 7th edition and then someone just brings like Phosphex spam.
Well,
and then
there's
you
that.
just
Yeah,
lose.
yeah. But in general, 7th is more tactical. You can outplay your opponent. In 8th edition, the
It's a
rule
wash.
set is not bad. As it's been changed, it's been pretty good. The rule set's not. The big problem is the imbalance of
Stratagems.
8th edition feels closer to War Machine.
Oh.
2nd edition to me, where you find your combo and you go ahead and play that. There are more gotcha moments in 8th edition than in 7th edition.
Really?
Yeah, I find 8th to be not very tactical.
Do you think they're ever going to come out with like the 8th edition Horus Heresy, or are they just going to stay in 7?
I
Is it
I don't know if
Do you
think
they're done
know if
supporting
I
it?
said this on camera before, but this is my first time saying it, I'll say it. I think Horus Heresy's done. I think it's
Oh,
done.
no.
I think in my opinion, the models that they've I don't know anything. To be very clear about that, I have no idea. I think the models they've been working on for a while, and they're going to release them because they're going to do the work.
Did you see that thing
I think they're
that
done
a
with it.
couple weeks ago they said they were going to come out with Angelus or whatever? They released that picture of Sanguinius fighting what's his name?
I didn't see no picture.
Oh.
I stopped following. I really am not hopeful for the future of Horus Heresy.
I think
they're
it
done.
would be so easy to make an 8th edition Horus Heresy. Like, it's all Space Marines.
Oh, we should close this. I'm gonna close off the chat. Oh, you know what? Can I open up? I open up again. Will I lose everything?
I don't think so.
I'm gonna open it up real quick.
Are
We're
we
good.
done?
We're almost done, but I'll give you guys one more question worth to get your stuff in, and we're gonna shotgun the rest of them. I'll give you a chance to. One more question worth of time. Yeah, I just for 30K.
Me too.
As long as Mechanicum or the Talons of the Emperor or Magnus, as long as those guys aren't involved, we're fine.
Yeah.
30K is a lot of fun. Victor Mies. Okay, so here's the deal. We need new Berserker models.
I'm sure they're coming out with them.
Yeah. New Legion-based Chaos Space Marines. Yeah, I would love to see that. And new Primarch for 40K. Also known as I don't know what the rest of that comment is.
something.
Yeah.
As the hype train, probably.
Maybe. Yeah, we
again.
need a Loyals Primarch bad.
You have one.
We need two. There's two Demon Primarchs. You got 97
Oh, yeah.
Flame.
Oh, I guess, yeah.
You got to go back and forth. However, I suspect the Chaos one's around the corner. Colin, is there any more to that question? I'm going to move on to the next one.
It's probably just hype train. Or hype machine
Which one?
or something.
From
hype-related.
Victor Mies at 1457.59.
Known as
Okay, here's the deal.
Hydra.
What? Oh, I was completely wrong.
Oh, Hydra.
We're going back to Alpha
No, we're not
Legion.
going to. Yeah, no. Okay, so I'm going to shut that down in the comments, and I'm going to get rid of these, and then we'll talk some more, though. So, Gamageddon, have you guys offered Kenny a job yet? He seems to almost live it. Yeah, him and Kenny, or Luke are like best friends, and yeah, Luke brings him in whenever he comes into work.
Well, he was been off, school. He was off, so he had a lot of time. But now that he'll be going back to school like next week, I
Yeah,
think?
did everybody see our last RPG show? Pretty much it's been
anybody
announced.
who saw it yesterday.
Yeah, Kenny will be on one more episode, and then he has to go back to school. His schedule came in, and unfortunately, he will not be able to come in on Tuesdays anymore. So yeah, he's gone, but he'll be back. He's definitely one of the honorary MiniWarGamers. Lord Gabriel 50. Whoop. 7th edition was just Death Stars. Okay, it wasn't just Death Stars, but I can see how you would say that.
It was Death Star formations.
Formations.
Ugh.
My love of 7th edition was before the nonsense. As soon as the Decurion hit,
Yeah. It's a sad
8th
time.
edition feels more like 7th edition 40K light. Also, vehicle rules are terrible in 7th. No, vehicle rules were actually good in 7th. They just made them. Vehicles are just too expensive. The vehicle rules are good in 7th. The vehicles are too expensive.
Yeah.
That's all. Yeah, I missed the vehicle rules actually.
Yeah. I like the monster degrading thing though. I think that's cool for 8.
Yeah, I would go back to the vehicle. I would rejig the vehicle rules for 8th edition back closer to 7th, but keep them degrading monster table for the living things, the actual monsters.
Yeah.
But like Tau things would get vehicle, not like.
Yeah, it's so dumb that a Riptide is a monster.
Right. They
come
very
on.
clearly said, "Oh, we don't like our own vehicle rules. We'll just make everything a monstrous creature." Vengeance Blade, Steve, have you put much thought and consideration into how much to compose a Death what? And how to compose a Death Skulls clan?
Is that Snickrot's thing?
Snickrot.
The
Is that
Death
him?
Skulls? Are they like the sneaky
Wait,
boys?
the Death Skulls are the blue ones with the white. I don't
Are
know what they
they?
do. Sorry. It's hard for me to get my mind in that mindset. I'm a shooter. Steve loves guns. I'm gonna shoot you with my bad moons.
They have so
And
much
then-
dice, man.
And the only here's the best clan, Evil Sons. Just run your boys, shoot your shooters without a penalty. You're gonna move ridiculously fast.
Is that
when
what you
got
were playing today, Evil Sons?
No, I was playing Bad Moons.
What's wrong with Bad Moons then? Why are
No,
Evil Sons better than Bad Moons?
Evil Sons are better because Evil Sons get +1/+2 running charges, and when they run, the assault weapons don't get a penalty.
Oh, that's good.
So shooter boys running every turn and still getting their 2 shots each until they have to charge. And then deep striking commandos, deep striking dreadnoughts with an 8-inch charger. Here we go.
Are like most orc
Broken.
weapons assault weapons?
Most.
Yeah.
Most. They have no rapid fire. They have like 80% assault and 20% of heavy. But the heavies are usually on things that ignore things that are heavy.
Like the shock attack gun though?
Shock attack gun is heavy.
Yeah.
He has to stay still. But like all the Morkonauts, they ignore the heavy for all their weapons and
Yeah.
one flyer.
The flyer,
he ignored that one.
the crazy mech
He
flyer.
ignored he had one heavy gun, the rest were assault, but he had a special rule ignoring the heavy on that one gun. Yeah. So yeah, I think Evil Sons are the top tier. What models do you think need remaking the most? Maybe Chaos Space Marines?
I mean, if you just like convert Primaris guys into Chaos Space Marines, then it's fine. Really?
Yeah.
I mean,
Eldar,
that
Eldar
works.
looks fine.
Eldar look fine. Dark
Orcs
Eldar
look fine.
Orcs look good
Eldar
still.
look fine. Dark Eldar look really good, actually.
Tau look good.
Tau look fine, yeah.
Necrons look good.
Yeah, they're fine.
Do you think they could use another redesign?
They could. Necron's a little boring to me right now. Maybe because I have 10,000 of them, 10,000 points of them. But Necron's a little boring to me. But I think Chaos Space Marines could use an
Oh,
update.
geez. You know what? You could use some new models, eh? Inquisition.
Nah, they're done. Garbage. And then Kanarv Gub, you just pushed enter and there's no question. So that's it.
He did actually comment after it.
Oh.
What is Kenny studion? And I'm assuming it was studying.
Okay, so I don't know if I should. I just want to answer questions for other people out in the room because people don't want them to know. But generic.
Like herbology or something?
Yeah, just computer stuff.
Oh, computers.
I don't think he cares me saying. I just don't like to talk about other people's personal life if I haven't got permission beforehand. But I just did, so yeah. Well, that's it. That's the sit and talk. What's the questions we'll take? And all announcements. Remember, Chris is tomorrow at 1 p.m. We're going to thank Mitch for hanging out with the first episode of Mitch in the Mountain. We also have our RPG show going live next Tuesday, again at 12:30 on the regular time. Sorry about missing the last one, and I think Matthew even forgot to put out a we're not doing the last episode type announcement because he got sick. That's why we missed it. And we did record it, was it yesterday?
Yeah, it was yesterday, so it'll go out tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay, so you
which
see
is
next
the
episode.
day after this gets posted on YouTube. So if you're watching this video on YouTube, it went out yesterday.
So Friday this week, either that was tomorrow or yesterday for you people, is when the RPG shows up. So you guys are watching right now live. Tomorrow, you'll see the episode 3 of Heroes of Horn. I want to call it Hornheim.
Isn't it?
That was Lucas
Isn't it episode
Ehrenberg.
4?
Is it episode 4?
Was it in episode 4? I think it was episode 4, or I labeled it wrong.
Is it episode 3?
Whoops.
I'll figure it out.
Episode something, I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it's episode 4.
Number, whatever.
My character is a psychopath.
Great.
I did not know that's what I was deep down inside. He's kind of crazy.
Steve's a stabby boy.
I like to give
You
him
learn a
little
lot about
knives.
people when you play RPGs.
I always play a good guy. I'm playing chaotic neutral rogue who just wants the loot. and to help Fulfill the Gold. Also, if you
Fulfill
watch
the gold.
tomorrow's episode, or if you've already watched it live yesterday with us, can you just start hashtagging Nibs did nothing wrong?
Nids did everything wrong.
Nibs did nothing wrong.
But Leonid Lopez just gifted us 100 bits, so they did everything right.
Thank you, Leonid Lopez. Leonid?
Leonid, I think. But I think that's it. Yeah, and as just so you guys know, on Twitch, sorry for the 2-week break off, obviously with all the holidays
and stuff.
streaming and everything. So, and now that it's the new year, we're hoping to got a couple things in mind for things we can do in the future. So hopefully the Twitch will be growing a lot in this upcoming new year.
Yay.
And I will get regular on my personal channel moving forward now, too, that the holidays are all over and I got more time to record stuff.
And play Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, we got some Lord of the Rings coming up.
I love Lord of the Rings
I
so
gotta
much,
paint some
man.
Lord of the Rings.
Oh, actually,
Dang.
we have Lord of the Rings coming up tomorrow. Saturday this week. On MiniWarGaming. You and I played a couple of games. One of them was on Helm's Deep.
The Helm's Deep one was really fun.
It was really cool. I hope it recorded well. That's it. Anything else, Colin? We miss anything?
I think that's it. Other than tune into Chris's show tomorrow at 1 o'clock.
That's the thing.
Assuming I'm almost positive that's going off. I haven't confirmed with him, but
If not, I'll sit in front of the camera and pretend to paint.
okay.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Happy Wargaming.